Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new another video. This is going to be part two of how I do graphics, but this time I'm going to be showing you guys how to do backgrounds. But before I do that, I want to show you guys a little treat. Well, for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter or don't have Discord or anything like that, for those who only know me through YouTube, who haven't actually seen my portfolio, I'm going to show you a few graphics I've worked on, and don't worry, these are graphics that these guys have already been using for a little while, so yeah, these belong to, let's see, Monster Matt Gaming and RVDale. So this is the Smash Bros. Ultimate Series pack I made for, Monster Matt Gaming. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Series pack I made for him. This is also for Monster Matt Gaming, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Series pack. And this is Let's Go Eevee Live Series pack. So those four were Monster Matt Gaming's. This one is RVDale's, so let's just get a closer look-see here. So yeah, this is actually one of my favorite backgrounds that I've actually done, but in this video, not only will I be doing a background, I will be making a thumbnail with this background, so let's get started. Sometimes what I usually do is just play around with like different colors and then try to come up with like different designs for them. I might try to go like a reddish or yellowish color or an orange. I don't know. What pink could work? I never actually really tried with pink before, but I think, well, okay, if I'm gonna be using pink, I'm gonna make it a darker pink color though, because I might add like some light effects and add like some other, let's see, will this work? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Oops, so, yeah. Wait a minute, wait. I need to, let's back a bit more and then... No, I meant to get rid of that. Yeah, I think this will... No. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe like a little bit like this and then fold over and... Man, let's see. How else can I go about this? Maybe... You know what, I will admit design is kind of hard, but, you can actually do some interesting things if you know, what to do, and also, like, play around with the tools, and then you can maybe get, like, an idea, maybe. So, oops, I didn't mean to add an anchor point there. But yeah, this is kind of like a little gist of it, and also you can kind of use brushes to help out with this. No, I meant to, So that'd actually be a very good example of using brushes to add like texture or whatever you want. I might use white because I'm using like a darker background, so I can use like a lighter color for like the texture and also the design and such. So yeah, this actually gives it a bit of texture, and the darker background is basically kind of like the contrast, I guess. You can play around with like any of these blend options and see which one you like the best. I usually go like overlay or soft light, but I might go with overlay for this one. And what I will do is like lower the opacity, so that way I can still get this texture here, but without without it being too much, so I just lowered it to 40 here. I might just get rid of these vector shapes because I think I've come up with a better idea for this. And I'm probably going like a very darkish orange color. But I need to be on this one. Yeah, that's a very darkish orange color, and I think you guys are probably thinking, okay, how are you gonna use this though? Because, yeah, it doesn't look all that impressive to me. Well, you guys will find out. What I would usually like to do for light effects is just use like the regular soft brush here. So, yeah, I want to make it bigger. Do this and this. You can put it on certain blend modes to give it like light effects. You can do like lighten, screen, color dodge, that ain't bad. Or, yeah, color dodge or liner dodge or light color. Overlay or soft light won't work because these aren't meant for like light effects or whatever. If you're trying to go with that, I'll go with like screen there because I think that looks pretty good. And just add a little something on the top here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's make this extremely big and voila, let there be light. Okay, that's already looking pretty decent already. But I might just get rid of the texture there and just add like a different one maybe. There's like different kinds of brushes you can use. In the default, but you can also make your own if you know how to do that. And I had a lot of practice making some of these brushes, so let's try this for a texture and see how this looks. I know it looks like I'm just scribbling crap all over the screen, but lower that down to 30 and yeah, that looks like a pretty decently textured background there. I'm not gonna lie, I lowered it to 30, so it's not really popped out too much. And I think I kind of got an idea on how I want to do this actually. So let's do it like this. And let's make a... I want white, yeah. Because I'm going to be using this for like, let's see, transform. And then after that, after flipping it horizontally, I'm going to flip it vertically. Yeah, I think that should work. I'm going to merge these shapes, I'm going to rasterize them, I'm going to go to filter, distort, and ripple. And we're going to turn this up, and no, that's not enough. I need to, no. Let's see, distort, ripple. I need to turn it up more than I did, and yeah, that works. And I prefer to overlay this. So yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. And I know I haven't really have any vectored shapes, but yeah, just watch. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think this would actually look pretty cool, actually. Let's try using a regular orange color here, and we'll make like some, or not that, not orange color, but maybe a, you know what, we'll just go with white again, because I think, well, generally, I don't really plan out a lot of stuff I do, so I usually just go along as I do it, which probably isn't the smartest idea, so that's kind of like what someone else does, actually. So I guess he and I have like something in common there. So let's merge these shapes real quick, and let's see, so I think overlay looks pretty cool, and we'll just lower the opacity from 100 to like 30. And we'll kind of lower the opacity a bit to like 80. What? Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. I messed up that light there. So that's 30. Where's the other shapes? Oh, yeah, okay, this is the one. My bad. I want to lower this to 80. Okay, get out my brush tool again, I think. Because... well, actually, I guess I should just be doing some vectoring stuff, so... you can actually do something like this. Actually, like, no. You know what? That actually does start. Is starting to look pretty good, but I need to change the color. Let's see. Wait a minute. This actually needs to be like on top. And this needs to be changed to a reddish color because I kind of want to go like reddish and orange, because red and orange might actually match a bit. Yeah, I think that's actually starting to look pretty good. I actually got an idea on how to make this match just a bit more. The clipping mask, go with orange, and then well, oh my goodness. Okay, let's mess with the bottom layer and see if we can change that color to match just a little bit more to make it better. Maybe we'll go like kind of a lighter orange slash kind of. Okay, that might be a bit much. Huh. Okay, let's try the reddish orange color. That might work, I think, and then we'll make the other one at the that we kind of clip to. We'll make it like a lighter orangish color and see how that looks. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll wait a minute. Oh. No. Okay, let's see. We're gonna duplicate layers. We're going to flip vertically. No, not vertically, but horizontally. And then we're gonna flip vertically. And this is what we've got right here. Okay, I need to lower this a bit, and there we go. That's looking pretty good so far, actually. Yeah, I'll definitely keep using this color combination. This is actually nice, actually. And oh, and by the way, just in case you guys didn't realize, this is kind of like just a simple showcase on how I do like simple backgrounds. If you're gonna do like thumbnails or something like that, which would actually be cool. So, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for this one, though, is clipping mask. And then we're going to change the color from this to this. And then we're going to duplicate the layer a bit. And then we're going to move the layer down to actually give it like a pattern, also a bit of, also make it look like it has like a stripe. I think that will look pretty cool. So yeah, we're just going to do this a couple times. I think it would be a little bit better if I spaced them out a bit more and grab all three of these and try to make them a little bit more centered here. Yeah, that looks about right. So what we're going to do is move this down here and make everything look a bit more even, and lean. I think that's about even. Oh, and if you're starting to get too many layers, what you can do is like select all of these by hold. Here, let me show you how to do that. If you click the top layer and scroll all the way down, press Shift, and click on the bottom layer, it'll collect all the layers, and then just press Control and then G if you're on Windows, but if you're on Mac, it's Command G, and you can group all these layers. So if you turn this off, so it's not merging the layers, it's just grouping them all together to keep it organized. So that's actually pretty cool. If you guys didn't know how to do that. So yeah, that's how this works. So let's see, what else can we add here? Ooh, you know what? I think I can add this down a bit. And then what I'm going to do is get like a ellipse tool, vector shapes, because I really do need to show you guys how I do this, because I thought this would look pretty cool. Oh yeah, I think it's because of the light effects that it's maybe I actually do need to move this up a bit actually. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn off this, turn on the stroke, change it to orange. And then next I want to do is like center this. Okay, there we go. I want to make it a tad smaller though. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to press Shift, hold on, Shift, Control. Now I just want to make the stroke just a little bit bigger, so I think 25 will do. Okay, next is this. Yeah, you can apply effects to strokes. So if you go over to the stroke options, you can actually have like the regular stroke or this stroke or the polka dot stroke. Like going this one, you can go to like more options. If you go to more options, that's in the stroke options thing, it'll show you like different things. I want to turn the gap to 0.5. Then the dash to 0.5, or you can do like 0.8. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. So yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. I do want to put the stroke on the outside, on the outside, on the outside. Guess who's back? Okay, okay, we're gonna shrink this a little bit. And then we're gonna copy this. We're gonna get rid of the stroke for this next one, and then we're going to fill it in. Then we're going to shrink it. I think what I want to do though is just make this a different color. So I think what I might do is yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. You know what? I think I might actually do that for like this one right here. Yeah, I think this will look pretty cool, because with all the white and light effects or whatever, you can actually see this effect. But yeah, that's actually looking pretty nice, actually. So hold on a second. I want to get my brush tool again and add a few more lights to this, though. So yeah, what I'm going to do is screen and... yeah, that looks like a bit more light. And what you can do, because like I said, it's going to be like a thumbnail / background tutorial. So yeah, we're going to do here. So now that we got most of this done, what we can do is, I guess, like add a Pokemon if you want to, like on a certain place. But I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know what. I guess I could check real quick. See what kind of Pokemon photos I do have, so I can actually see. You know what? I think Mega Houndoom will do. Yeah, that'll do. You can do something like this, because that's if you're doing like top 5 logos or whatever and you're using like Pokemon. What I generally like to do is add like a glow to their eyes, so I want to get like the same colors as eyes there, but I missed that. Let me get a closer look. This is just in case you're trying to do like a top 5 logo and you're doing this for like for Pokemon or whatever, so I'm just kind of doing this. And what you can do is lower this. And I bet you guys are wondering, okay, why are you doing this, putting that on the Houndoom? Well, again, light effects, so you can actually make it look like his eyes are glowing a bit, which is actually pretty cool. So, yeah, well, okay, I guess next is the text, so let's just say, top 5, I want to change the font. I said I want to change the font. Which font would look good though? Which font would look good? Yeah, that one's better. Yeah, I'll go with this one. It's actually one of my favorite fonts that I have, actually. And I'm actually going to turn this from this dark reddish color to white, because it definitely shows up well. Top 5. I might just say Mega Evolutions, or wait, actually, top 5 Mega this, like I said in the last video, this is all like personal preference how you want to do this, so yeah. Wait a minute, top 5 Mega Evolutions, and yeah, just play around like I said, and try to figure out how you want things done, because this does take a while to do graphics, because it is kind of a hard thing to do. So let's see, turn this up to 30. Okay, you know what, that'll actually work. We'll move this over actually to where it's centered with this. Yeah, top 5 Mega Evolutions, that's not bad. I'm not particularly making this thumbnail for anyone, but like I said, this is kind of like a, what's it called? I don't know, what's it called? Freaking, I guess a showcase on how I do graphics. Yeah, that was it. So let's go with, I'm going to leave this the same because I actually do have an idea for this, but as for these two, I'm really going to mess with these. Okay, so you get out the pen tool, right click on the evolution text, convert to shape. I'm going to give it a gradient. Bottom will be this orangish color. And I bet you guys are thinking, okay, this is going to blend in, ain't it? Well, kind of, but we are going to add a stroke, so let's do that. I like this brownish color, so I think I might actually do that. And I'm going to bump it up to 15, because I think 15 or 20 would be good, and the stroke needs to be outside, so let's go to a line and let's move this all the way to the outside, or I could just make the stroke just a little tad darker, I guess. Yeah, that's good, because it goes with the orange theme anyway, so top 5 Mega Evolutions. Let's see, we're going to convert this to shape. Okay, we're going to give this a stroke. We're going to make it the exact same color as the other one here. We're going to bump it up to 15. And we're going to line it on the outside. And we're going to put this like right here. And then what next we're going to do is make a layer at the bottom right over here. You see that one that says layer 7 right there? Yeah. Next what we're going to want to do is take a sample of this. And then we're going to grab our pen tool, and then we're going to do this. And that's actually looking pretty good, actually. let's see, Mega Evolutions. We'll make copies of them. And then we're going to move it under this. And I bet you guys are wondering, okay, what are we going to do with this now? We're going to keep that white, but we're going to change the stroke to a white color. And you'll see why in a minute. Just give me a minute and you'll see what I'm trying to do here. Okay, white. No need for the text to be completely gradient at the bottom. Okay, so for these two, we're going to increase their strokes from 15 to... So it gives it kind of like that cool double stroke effect, so it's like you're adding one stroke and you're adding another, so that's why I made a copy of the text and increased the stroke on the text that's behind. So yeah, it gives it that really cool feel. And this actually looks pretty good, actually. But we can take it a step further. We can. Let's go to evolutions real quick. We're going to add a inner glow. I forget the range on how this is supposed to work. Let's see, size. You guys are gonna have to bear with me for a minute. Let's see, how does... Okay, let's turn this up to about 24. Yeah, that'll do. That actually makes it look a bit longer, but we're also gonna add, like, a bit nicer, and so we're gonna add, like, an inner shadow. So yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. What we're going to do with the mega text now is change this to gradient. And we're going to change some colors around to... Well, actually, I need more than 2 colors for this one, actually. I'm going to need... Let's see, okay, we're going to change this to red. Lightish red color. We're gonna sample from this lightish red color. Let's see, turn it to pink. Then we're gonna have another one of these. Take a sample from this lightish pink. Turn it to this color. I know this probably isn't the perfect coloring for the Mega Evolution, like animation sort of deal, but you know what? I think I'm doing a pretty decent job here. Because basically this is going to be for like Mega Evolution or whatever, sorry about that. Yeah, I think this will be good enough once I get to, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And we can still take this a step further, so what we're going to do is, inner shadow. Okay, we're going to move this down just a little bit more, and we are going to overlay this. Oh, wait, screen. Oh, you know what? Let's go with white, actually. And then overlay this. And then lower the opacity, and that actually looks pretty decent. And we can still take it a step further and get this. And actually give it this really cool effect. So what we're going to do is make another layer, add clipping mask. This isn't another, what's it called, logo tutorial or anything. This is more like kind of showing you how to do thumbnails after like making backgrounds. If you guys want to know like both methods on how to do thumbnails and backgrounds. So yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. We could lower the opacity on this, which is what I'm going to do. It's going to be to where it's not like too... Yeah, 30 looks pretty good, yeah. You gotta play around with that and see what you want. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good, and I think this is going to conclude... No, wait, actually I do want to add a bit more to this. Okay, what I want to do is get this brush now, the harder brush, make it a bit smaller, but I do want this white, though, to match the really outer stroke. Oh, wait, I mean to make this smaller. And then what I'm going to do next is blur it. Yeah, some blur. Blur it a bit more. And I think that looks good. Yeah, that actually looks very good. And I guess I could have done something more with the Mega Houndoom, but like I said, this is kind of like a showcase on how I do thumbnails and also backgrounds. So yeah, now that these are done, you guys can see, I guess, a layout video later on. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone.